In this video, we'll discuss copying the data and creating data summary information. You'll start in this case, and you'll notice here that I've renamed the project data generator file so that it has a specific name at the end. You're welcome to do that with your name. You'll start by entering your name at the top. Once you enter your name, you'll notice that the before, after, and difference data in columns B, C, and D changes. That'll be unique to your name so that everybody should have different data to work with. To copy your data to sheet one, so note that you won't be able to perform calculations on the raw data sheet here. You'll highlight cells A3 all the way down through D203. That is to say, you're highlighting all 200 records plus the headers. If you right-click, you can copy. And then what you're going to do on sheet one is paste, but you won't just paste because you don't want to copy the formulas here. You want to copy by value. That is this option that has the clipboard with the 1, 2, 3 underneath it. You'll click on that. And what you'll notice when you do that is that when you then select individual cells, you now have numbers as opposed to formulas. Feel free to add formatting here if you like. We'll just add some bold. Now, the first thing that you'll do, and this will go in the data summary section of the write-up, you'll discuss it there, is to calculate the mean, median, and standard deviation for the before, after, and difference data. So this might look something like this. Data summary calculations, you'll have mean, median, and standard deviation. And then you'll have before, after, and difference. Take a look at some of the written information about the project to see what formulas to use here. There's also some DQs that relate. For the mean, for example, you use average. And now you can either select the set of data that you want to calculate the average for. You may be familiar with this process from Excel. Once it's there, you just type in the right parenthesis and press enter, and that gives you the before data. For median, you'll use median. Standard deviation will be the sample standard deviation. So we'll complete the rest of this here. And at the end, it might look something like this. So in this case, our before and after difference in mean is not that large, but it could still be significant based on the number of data points that we have. Ditto for the median, and then the standard deviation is smaller for the difference than for either the before or after data, which can make sense in the context of a paired study. So at this point, what you would do is you'd make a screenshot of these summary calculations. That would then go in the data summary section of your write-up. And remember that you're going to have to specifically include the calculation results in your write-up. So do not just provide a screenshot, you must discuss.